Welcome to the latest instructional learning software from Smart Technologies Incorporated, the Smart Learning Suite, version 16.1. The Learning Suite includes Smart Notebook, Smart Lab, Smart Response 2, and Smart AMP. JCPS employees can download the Smart Learning Suite from the JCPS software portal.
Hi, I'm Amy Dewis. I'm a channel manager here at Smart Technologies, and I'm here to talk to you today about our new Smart Education software release 16.1. We're super excited about all these new features, and I'll be talking about these things in this short video. So the new look to Smart Notebook, some new features in Smart Lab, the full release of Smart Response 2, as well as a single sign-on feature for both Smart Lab and Smart Response 2. We've given Smart Notebook a visual facelift and updated some of the icons to make them more modern. Smart Lab icon is still available in the toolbar, and now the Smart Response 2 icon is also available in the main toolbar. We have several new exciting things happening in Smart Lab in this release. The first thing is a new team-based activity called Monster Quiz. We also have a new feature where the teacher can hand out activities to individual student devices. And we also have two new visual themes to keep things interesting. We have a new Smart Lab activity called Monster Quiz, where students work in teams to answer teacher-defined questions on student devices. The faster they answer the questions correctly, the faster their monster hatches. It works on any web-enabled device, including smartphones, and the results can be reviewed as a class or individually to help give teachers insight into their students' understanding. We have a new Smart Lab feature that allows teachers to hand out individual copies of the activity to students so that they can play on their own devices. You access this feature by pressing the device icon here. This feature allows students to play at their own pace and for teachers to engage the whole class in game-based learning. We have two new themes in Smart Lab. A Pirates theme that's available for Super Sort and Rank Order, and also a basketball theme that's available for the Rank Order activity. We're very excited about the full release of the new Smart Response 2 formative assessment software. The full release of Smart Response 2 now offers teachers more flexibility. They can choose either a multiple choice or a short answer question, and they can also have multiple answers be correct. As well, they can add up to 10 answer choices at a time, and they can also have opinion-type questions. The ability to review student answers has been updated to include a word cloud for text-based questions and the ability to export results to Microsoft Excel. Exporting allows teachers to archive results and import to other gradebooks. Old Smart Response assessments will automatically be converted to Smart Response 2 assessments when they're opened with Notebook 16.1. Please note that old Smart Response assessments and Smart Response clickers will work with Notebook 16.0 and earlier versions. Signing in with any Google or Microsoft account is now needed to create any device-based activities such as Shout It Out, Monster Quiz, Response 2, and the new Handout Activities features in Lab. This one-time sign-in, available here, creates a persistent activity code assigned to that teacher. Students can select this code or associated teacher name from a drop-down menu, and teachers who choose to skip signing in can still access non-web-based activities. Because it's a consistent activity code, it's faster and simpler for students to connect to activities. This reduces wasted class time and maximizes teaching and learning time. For more information on the Education Software Release 16.1, please visit smarttech.com.
Every classroom needs common tools like the clock timer, dice, and a spinner. These have been updated to HTML5 widgets in Smart Notebook. The dice and spinner are customizable so users can change what is on the face of the object to meet their instructional need. One of the greatest gifts we can give teachers is time. For students, a great gift is more fun, engaging activities. Smart Lab does both by letting teachers create game-based learning activities in less than 5 minutes. There are multiple themes to choose from, some of which include a sound component. The Smart Lab activities include Super Sort, Match 'em Up, Rank Order, Monster Quiz, Shout It Out, Flip Out, Speed Up, label reveal, and fill in the blanks. To create a Smart Lab activity, go to the gamification icon on the menu bar. This will launch the Smart Lab wizard. From here, choose your lab activity and next pick a theme. Once you have chosen a theme, click the blue button that says Add this activity. You may choose a template and click Next. Depending on which activity is chosen, teachers will add information to the categories. Teachers can add previously saved lists, such as a class list or a list of nouns. Or you can add the words easily by clicking in the box and typing each word individually and pressing Enter. Once you are finished, if this is something you would like to use again, click Save List and give it a title. Then click Next. Also, you can add on game components such as a hat that chooses items to be sorted, a spinning wheel to randomize the activity's order, such as a class list, interactive dice, buzzers so students can compete to see who goes next, or just one buzzer to get students' attention, a countdown timer to create a sense of urgency. Any or all of these activities can be added. Once the activities are chosen, click Finished, and very quickly you will have an interactive game for your students to play. All activities in Smart Lab can be handed out to students so they can participate from any web-enabled device at their own pace. Instead of doing this as a whole group on an interactive whiteboard, you will go to any web-enabled device such as a Chromebook, iPad, desktop, or smartphone and visit the website classlab.com. Put the number in and join the activity. A list of joined students show on the right. When the teacher selects Start, students receive the activity on their device just like they would see it whole class. They complete the activity on their own at their pace until the teacher ends the activity. Teachers can do this with all activities that are in Smart Lab. The activity shown here is Super Sort. Students sort the items in the correct category. If they get one incorrect, it will bounce back. Match 'em Up is an engaging activity that has many different themes available, where students make one-to-one correlations. If you do not make a correct match, the knight gets singed, but when a correct match is made, he is able to protect himself from the breath of the fiery dragon. Rank order, shown here with the underwater theme, allows students to put items into an order, the category of which is chosen by the teacher. This template includes the add-on spinning wheel, which has been customized to use the homeroom list, so a student knows it's their turn to come forward and make a selection. If correct, they are rewarded with a pleasant sound and can then spin the wheel for the next student to come forward. If incorrect, the item is thrown back into place, giving the student another opportunity to make a choice. Monster Quiz is the latest activity added to Smart Lab. In Monster Quiz, students join the activity via classlab.com. Monster Quiz divides participants into teams. Once students have typed in the ClassLab code, teachers will see a list of students on the right side and start the activity. The teacher will divide classes into teams, and they are ready to start the quiz. Teams work quickly and accurately to answer a set of questions. The faster and more accurate the team works, the sooner their egg will hatch, revealing the monster for their team. As students answer questions on their own devices, their egg begins to hatch, depending on how quickly and accurately they answer the questions. From a student perspective, once the student is divided into teams and they begin answering questions, they will see their egg begin to hatch. Shout It Out incorporates the use of web-enabled devices in the hands of students. With their device, students can respond in real time to a common space. Submissions become objects in Smart Notebook and can be moved around or trashed as needed after class discussion. Flip Out are digital flashcards in Notebook 16. Students can either come to the interactive board or use their web-enabled device to practice with the flashcards. Speed Up is a challenge for students to race around the racetrack. After starting the activity, students come to the interactive flat panel and choose their avatar. The race begins and the questions are all multiple choice. The racers receive immediate feedback and the student that is correct will speed up. The label reveal activity allows teachers to put labels on any graphic and then reveal information on an as-needed basis, a little at a time. This can be very helpful as to not overwhelm students with too much text. Fill in the blank is a great activity where students choose words from a word bank at the bottom of the page to enter into the spaces provided by the teacher. In this example, the teacher chose to have answers corrected or checked at the end of the activity, but you can choose to correct answers as the students manipulate the content. In addition to the lab activities, Smart Notebook 16 has some wonderful new add-ons. If you like enhancing your instruction with videos, you will love the Notebook YouTube add-on. The YouTube add-on can be found in the side tab under the Puzzle Piece add-on tab. Click on YouTube and do a search with your search term. Click the video you want. A preview is available in this window. Choose Add Video. Notice there are no ads while the video plays. It can be played full screen or in a smaller window so the teacher can write notes off to the side. The Image Web Search is included in the Add-on tab. Click Image Web Search, search pictures or clip art. All images that appear are tagged with Creative Commons licenses, which means they can be used freely without worry of copyright issues. Click and drag the picture to place it on your notebook file. Next, click the 4 squares to go back to the add-on selection.
Here at SMART, we understand that magic happens when students work together to create, discuss, challenge, and develop deeper critical thinking skills through collaboration. SmartAmp allows teachers and students to explore, co-create content, while teachers can see real-time how students are contributing and learning. There's nothing else like it out there. So let's see what SmartAmp's all about. We start off in a workspace, a huge open digital canvas that enables multiple contributors to work together simultaneously. This workspace is an open environment for student work, but when teachers want to review, they can take control, pass control, and save bookmarks for easy navigation. From there, it's easy to use content from YouTube, Khan Academy, Smart Notebook, or our great partners like Discovery Education and Holton Mifflin Harcourt. You can also use pre-created lesson templates and activities from Smart Exchange. While the lesson is in progress, with features like embedded assessment and chat, teachers can see exactly what students are working on, allow them to understand, assess, and guide collaboration without interrupting learning. They can even see exactly who contributed what to each project, meaning there's finally visibility into everyone's contribution in the group. Wherever you are, whatever device you're using, SmartAmp provides the platform for getting the most out of technology in your classroom. You can help foster skills that will be critical for future success, all while keeping students excited and engaged in the lesson.
If you are interested in installing the Smart Learning Suite, it can be found by going to the JCPS homepage, clicking on Activities, and then Technology. Next, you will click on Computer Education Support in the right side, and then scroll down to the CES SharePoint link on the left side of the screen. Once in the CES SharePoint, you will go down to Technology in the Classroom, and then you are going to scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page where it says Documents. From there, click on the arrow next to Smart, and then the arrow next to Installing. You will see a Word document for installation instructions for the Smart Learning Suite.